talk about this. This is all connected to Epstein and Maxwell. Jeffrey Epstein's close friend and pimp, Luc Brunel, found dead in apparent prison suicide. He allegedly hanged himself. Prison cameras were not working at the time. You mean he didn't Epstein himself? Yeah, this is the guy. What a strange coincidence. Jeffrey Epstein's close associate and French model agent Jean-Luc Brunel was found dead in prison today, in an apparent suicide. Kind of like Epstein. According to a previous report, Epstein once allegedly had 3 12-year-old girls flown in from France and delivered to him as a birthday present. A former sex slave says in newly released court documents. According to former bookkeeper, several girls presented to Epstein worked for MC2, the model agency owned by Luc Brunel, a longtime acquaintance and frequent guest of Epstein's. Brunel received $1 million from a billionaire around the time he started the agency. Yeah, Epstein's friend Jean-Luc Brunel had such a reputation of abusing models that 60 Minutes did a segment on him years ago. Yep. Daily Mail reported on Jean-Luc Brunel's death today. Jeffrey Epstein's French modeling agent friend Jean-Luc Brunel, who allegedly procured more than 1,000 women and girls for the pedophile financier to sleep with, died today in an alleged prison suicide. It comes days after Prince Andrew agreed to settle Virginia Roberts' lawsuit accusing him of sex abuse after they met through Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Roberts accused Brunel, 74, of procuring more than 1,000 women girls for Epstein to sleep with, and he was awaiting trial in France for raping minors. His death in an alleged hanging will fuel conspiracy theories around the Epstein affair after he also died in prison while awaiting trial in what authorities say was a hanging. Yeah, sure, he didn't. Epstein, they killed him. The cameras weren't working. I mean, he ends up the same way Epstein did. Oh, please. This is obviously he did not Epstein himself. Moreover, video cameras were not running at the time he died in his cell. He shared with another inmate. You mean he didn't hang himself? Prosecutors in Paris confirmed Brunel was found hanging in his cell in La Santé, in the south of the capital city, in the early hours of Saturday morning. A night patrol found his lifeless body at about 1 a.m. Said an investigation source, a judicial inquiry had been launched, and early evidence points to suit. Yeah, he didn't kill himself, they murdered him. It was in December 2020 that Brunel was indicted after 2 days of interviews by an examining magistrate and specialist police from an anti-pedophile unit. He was arrested at the city's Charles de Gaulle airport while trying to board a plane to Dakar, Senegal, telling detectives, "I'm going on holiday." So he didn't kill himself. He was definitely, they murdered him, to cover up because they were worried he might talk. So yeah, another person that did not kill him, did not Epstein himself. This is Gilgamesh. I'll talk to you later. Bye.